Welcome to Winmate 2023 webinar. We hope you are well and healthy. With climate change and global warming, decarbonization is not just a topic or a slogan. The world leaders respectively commit toward net zero by 2050. The related action plan have been deployed in practice. Even most of government have decided to ban new fossil fuel cars from 2035. Hi everyone, long time no see. I'm Darren from Winmate Product and Marketing Department. Today, I would like to talk about how intelligent EV charging solution spark joy in your journey. Here's the agenda, and I will divide my presentation into three parts. In the beginnings, I will highlight the market trend and the regulation that could be deployed in the future. After that, I will explain how electric vehicles run with charging stations and tell you what is range anxiety. In the end, I will introduce the application diagram and highlight the key features of our industrial computers. Here we go. There are two driving forces of the EV market. The first one is that the European Union has approved to ban on new fossil fuel cars from 2035, aiming to speed up the switch to electric vehicles and combat climate change. As you can see in the table, most government will deploy these policies around 2035, even shift to 2030. The other driving forces is the new investment. The US government decided to invest 7.5 billion for EV charging. Also have another investment in EV cars, solar energies, energy storage, even energy saving for buildings. With the ban regulation and new investment from the EU and America, EV car has become more and more popular. According to the research from Bloomberg, EV car would account for 35% of all new vehicle sales on 2040. With the popular EV cars, most countries aim to eliminate the gap between electric vehicle and charging station to ensure the amount can attain a reasonable ratio. Many traditional drivers may have a question: how often does a driver have to charge their EV cars? To answer these questions, I listed the top 3 selling electric cars in 2021 with the suggested driving mileages. Also, according to the US government, the average person drove 39 miles per day, around 40 miles. Let's do a simple calculation. Take 260 miles as an example. Once your electric car was fully charged, it can drive at least 6 days. It means when you arrive home, you just need to utilize an EV home charging solution to charge the car overnight every 6 days. Therefore, some people probably think drivers don't need outdoor charging solution. However, range anxiety actually exists for some electric owners. Simply put, the range anxiety is the fear that the electric vehicles will not have enough battery charge to reach its destination. According to the American Automobile Association, the temperatures significantly affect the battery life of EV cars. When the temperatures drop down to the -6 degrees Celsius, the EV car will consume 12% of electricity to start the car. At the same time, if you want to use the heater, it will consume 41% of electricity. To solve the phenomenon of ranges and anxieties, is more focused on the outdoor electric vehicle supply equipment. Let me show you what the charging station look like. There are 2 types of charging station. The first one is more like the parking meters we may have ever seen before. This kind of charging station is usually without a panel. Sometimes it's probably equipped with a small LED to show electricity-related information. The other one is bigger. Besides the charging-related function, it's equipped with digital signage for advertisement purpose. Not that you want to catch somebody's eyes and do some product promotions. Your panel could be above 40 inches in the outdoor environment. There are three types of chargers. I quote charging speed from the world leading EV supply equipment providers, EV goals. With the improvement of technology, the battery capacities and the charging speed will make progress all the time. So you just need to focus on the performance roughly. The first one is AC level charging. The chargers can be connected to your original charging socket at home. Electric car may take around 20 hours. Secondly is AC level 2 charging, and it only takes 5 to 6 hours. The last one is the recurrent fast charging, which is also called level 3 charging. You can finish the charging between 15 to 30 minutes. Now that this level 3 charging is much faster than the other two types, level 3 charging should be the most popular charging way in the market, even dominating the most of market share. However, according to the U.S. Department of Energy, AC level 2 charging is the king of public charging in the market. Do you know the reason? The first answer is the battery life. The direct current may harm the battery life when you choose the EV charger. You have to think about the scenario. Basically, level 1 and level 2 charging can cover the charging requirement at home. However, when you are at a highway EV charging, direct current fast charging should be the best choice. The other reason is the deployment cost. Besides the EV supply equipment needs to integrate the AC to DC and the DC to DC inverters. Also, this kind of high watt charging equipment has to meet more the safety requirement, industry standards, and the protocols of the electric vehicles. When you pick up a location to deploy the level 3 charging, you have to get approval from the government department. It may take around 2 to 3 years to deploy level 3 charging station from the product design, manufacturing, system integration, and getting approved or certification. To ensure safety, the component design of direct current fast charging is more complicated than AC chargings. Take a 50 kilowatt charge as an example. Level 3 chargings include 2,000 to 2,500 components. However, AC level 2 charging include 200 components at most. For the design the motherboard for EV charging station, your hardware specification will not depending on the charging speed, but rather on the scenario. When the EV chargers locate in a shopping mall, it may integrate digital signage for advertisement purpose. Based on the user experience, it would take 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So you only need to deploy AC level 2 charging. In contrast, the gas station and the highway EV chargings, direct current fast charging is more suitable for users. Let's see the application diagram and navigate to the charging station. In the application diagrams, there are two charging stations and they need to communicate with the control center for many applications, such as repair and maintenance, fleet and route management for EV charging in the transportation market, and even integrating with the smart grid. To meet the requirement, the products can support Intel Celeron CPU or the Core i CPU, depending on your application. Besides, the CPU security is one of the key factors we have to consider. Our box PC and industrial motherboard both support the TPM 2.0, which can protect your data from the hardware. Even though the hackers stole the data is still encrypted in the lack of a private key. Also, our products can support a wide range power input with over the voltage protection, over current protection, surge, and the isolation protection. Regarding I/O port, two LAN ports for the network redundancies, USB port for the NFC readers, swipe machine, COM port for the swipe machine receipt printers, parking bumpers, environment sensor, and the smart meters, HDMI and the DP ports for digital signage, LVDs for the LED panels. For more information, you can visit our website to check the spec sheet. Yeah, so in today's session, I introduced the EV cars operate with the EV charging station. So I hope you are well. You can get more information and some knowledge in this webinar. Yeah, it's the end of my presentation. If you have any project requirement, here's my contact information. You are welcome to add me on LinkedIn or send me an email. See you next time.